I was on mute for a very long time and I was talking to myself alone. So let's recap. I'm being silly there for 1 minute. So this is a crypto farming update for my channel, and thank you for the guys staying for the second session, my second live session today. And hopefully in the next 15 minutes I'll share what I've been going through, what I've learned, because I'm more involved in crypto than stocks. Just some stocks, just swing trading. I've got lots of long-term stocks which I bought since yonks. But crypto is the one I'm building. It's giving me momentum. It's making me young again. All this new stuff. So I thought I'll just share what I do. I do share a lot on Twitter, but when you get on YouTube Live, it's a lot easier to walk through stuff. A lot of people tell me, say, Alex, I've got no clue what you speak on Twitter unless you know the lingo. This is crypto lingo because it's number limited tag. So I thought I'll do a regular farming update. I do it on my Discord channel as well. I do get people lost. Only 1 or 2 people understand me. And I thought I'd just do it live on what I'm interested, what I'm looking at. And again, as a crypto farmer, there's 2 things you need to remember. Yeah, things change every day. We're bipolar. We can be buying one thing today and selling something else tomorrow. We're super bipolar. And second thing is no loyalty, and things can change every day. And it's a fast, rapid game, and it's a 24/7. Even Saturday and Sunday, I have to make sure that I'm up to speed on Twitter. Hence, me being up to Twitter very, very regular. So this is an opportunity to share what I am on the crypto lingo just now. So thank you very much, and nice to see everybody. And Philip D, no sound. I hope I've got sound now. No voice. Am I still muted? Yes, I think I am okay just now. I've checked the time just a minute ago. Now it's good. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. So let me share my screen. So as you all know, yeah, the crypto has gone a sell-off. People thought that, oh my god, Bitcoin 100,000 is coming through, but I guess no. Why? What is the reason? Okay, the reason, same as my previous live session, is quantitative tightening. Okay, the Feds are worried about interest rate rising, but they want to raise interest rate at the same time. They want to tighten by selling off the bonds. They want to get rid of the debt. So tightening by releasing lots of bonds, making companies buy their bonds. So people want to opt for the dollar to buy the stuff rather than assets. I think it's trying to reverse. So by theory, the last few, or actually the last one quantitative tightening, Bitcoin went on an extreme sell-off, but it coincided with the post Bitcoin halving at the same time. So is it true that this time we're going to see it happen again? Textbook, yes, people react to textbook state. So if quantitative tightening can come, people sell their Bitcoin. But at the same time, high inflation, do you want to hold the dollar? No, we're going to look to retail investors. Will retail investors go start investing stocks? They're going to go sideways. Are they going to hold cash? No. Are they going to buy gold? No. But with things going on, they want decentralization. So it's still a debate. Is it going to go to dip and bounce back up? Is it going to go Bitcoin soaring to 100K before the next halving? It's up for us to know. But I personally, if you're a friend, if you're a brother, a sister, my mom and dad, I would say get yourself in. Don't wait for the next halving. Don't wait for Bitcoin drop 20,000. Start building a portfolio. Start learning. Because crypto is different from stocks. Stocks, you know fundamentals. Stocks, you know fundamentals. So Apple, without studying about Apple's cash flow. But for crypto, you have to understand how they make revenue, tokenomics, what's different between meme, layer 1, layer 2 coins, and many things within the whole ecosystem. So get started. So looking here on my chart here, Bitcoin is starting to fall. It was at 47 about 48 hours ago. Now it's at 43. If it drops to 40, it drops to 38, it's going to go all hell's breaks loose. Other reasons why this reason is very, superstitious reason why Bitcoin will be also falling is because of the Bitcoin conference in Miami. For some bizarre reason, every year they host this Bitcoin Miami conference. Bitcoin falls, and people come to a point where, oh, we need to sell Bitcoin so that we can go travel and do a conference. We don't know. That's just some superstitious belief. So it's going to be on a short there, but I think the real reason is the quantitative tightening. Okay, as you can see, this chart here on CoinMarketCap, this is very important. As you can see, we started going up around about the beginning of March, and towards like mid-March going up. It looks like, altcoins, everybody at that point in time here, around about the Sunday of the 26th, people said, altcoin season is back. AVAX, Luna, Fantom, Solano, everybody's back. We're going to go all-time high, and boom, it looks like the alt season just come down, crashing. Is this a surprise? No, we knew that quantitative tightening was around the corner. So if you didn't take profit, learn how to take profit. It's okay. Even if you took profit today, you still be in profit because you're still higher than where you were back on the 15th of March. Okay, so where are we going? For me, I'm a crypto farmer. So crypto farming is completely different. We're not buying and holding, do nothing. I'm not staking. Crypto farmer is we are in a bear market. As crypto farmer like me, I will be farming. I'll be growing, focusing not on the price action. I'm not focusing on Luna being 50. I'm not focusing on my portfolio at $10, $100, 100,000, 200,000. I'm not focusing there. I'm focusing about the number of coins I have. I'm focusing on my farming and how I can accumulate and make more Luna, how I can make more AVAX, how I can make more Fantom. The numbers of on the tokens matters to me more than the price action. Okay. If I've got farming, I've got reward, I buy the tokens I want. I dump the tokens, I dump farming tokens, I buy the tokens I want. This is where farmers go to. Okay. That's very, very important. I think people need to understand that. Okay. So let's speak about Terra Luna. Terra Luna is super, super defensive. I hope to share more Luna information, but as you can see, Luna is not really affected by the price. Luna is not affected by the price. Luna is moving on a nice upward trend. Why? Because they're burning Luna. Back in I don't have the information here. See if I can scroll. So back about in February, we had about 250 million lunas, but the burning has been so strong to a point that now we're around about the 97 million lunas. So it burned more than half. Luna's being burned. Why do you burn Luna? You burn Luna so you can release UST. To release UST, you can put it on the central like Binance and buying UST. If you've got other platform like Coinbase or buying the UST. So things are going on, and also they're separating into AVAX. AVAX are using UST. So more and more people are using UST. It's growing to 16 billion just now. More UST being used. Luna gets burned, it gets smaller. And the fact that the LFG Foundation is starting by Do Kwon is starting by Bitcoin, and he has to burn Luna, get the money, and go buy Bitcoin. And today, I think he bought what 203 million or 230 million worth of Bitcoin. He announced it on his feed today. Okay, so it's very, very bullish. Even the Ethereum community, the Bitcoin community are starting to look at where Luna is going from. Some people don't believe it. Some people call it money from thin air, but it's getting very, very positive marketing. Okay, people are aware of it. So lots of memes going on. Luna to 1,000, Luna to 250, Luna to 500. For me, I'm waiting to buy in the dip at 75. People laugh at me, but it does happen. Okay, if it happens, happens. If it doesn't, then fine, I lose out. 75, and for me, short term, I'm talking about short term, 3 to 4 months, 5 months. I may see Luna at 250. That's what I think. 200, 250 is my price target for future upwards. And that's me on Luna. I've not sold a single Luna, not at all. I'm just accumulating. I've not bought because it's gone up far too high, and I'm waiting for opportunity to. Well, at the same time, I'm farming, getting cash. If Luna ever dips, I'm going to be buying. Okay, so that is me on Luna. That's me and Luna. I hope you guys are buying Luna. If you guys are buying Luna, put it on the comment. Tell me you're buying Luna and what price, and what is your price target on Luna. So I'll come back and look at the comments later on. Please tell me your views. Okay. Okay, so next one, I'll be speaking about AVAX. Okay, I love AVAX. AVAX swings too hard sometimes. Okay, so AVAX hasn't hit its last all-time high right about summer of the $120. Okay, this is when the dump came through, it came back up, the dump came through again. Okay, it's never recovered. We thought it's going to come up, it hit about $100 mark, it fell down again. So AVAX is a good swing between the likes of the early 80s all the way to 100. So if you can swing AVAX, is great. Between 80s to 100 or 85 to 95, you can swing AVAX, fine. Go and swing AVAX. AVAX is a good shot to swing. When it's going to break all-time high? Subnet, okay? Subnet, when I say subnet, AVAX is capable of splitting in parallel, going sidechain, where they go subnet. And when they go subnet, meaning they can give it to Disney or they can give it to Nike if they want to start opening the NFT. It's basically giving you an IP static address. So if you pay a bit more for internet company for IP static address, you're not going to share your internet with your neighbors. You're going to get your own individual internet address. So that's what subnet is about. So once big companies go subnet, they have no worries about high escalation fees, no worry about traffic jams, no worry. It all goes on a sideways as long as they start paying their fees up to the P and C chain. So subnet Avalanche, very, very bullish. And Avalanche is releasing lots of GameFi. Again, very, very bullish. It's attracting lots of forces. It is not going to convert overnight. It's not going to jump overnight. It's going to take at least, I reckon, 9 to 12 months before they transform, before they get real customers. For me, I like AVAX. But one thing about AVAX that I like is Joe, the Joe tokens. Okay, I don't know if you guys know, but Joe tokens is where the farming comes in. Okay, I like AVAX. I hold AVAX, but Joe is where it comes in.
So Joe is run about maximum supply is 500 million. Okay, 500 million. And I think, I'm not getting the charts. My chart is not moving. So last all-time high is about $3, and they dropped to $1, $1, 120. I think it's too cheap. It's too cheap for a 500 million tokens. Token supply 333. I think by the next 18 months or the 24 months, Joe will be zero. Okay, Joe will be zero, and we're expecting it should be surpassing the $5 mark. But at the moment, Joe is not going that way. There's a reason why it came down. But Joe has changed his tokenomics. Joe has changed by a couple of different Joes. So now you can stake different Joes. Okay. So what you do is you go to your farming community at Trader Joe. This is one of my favorite platform, TraderJoeXYZ.com. So you can go there, use your AVAX, use your USD, do whatever you want. You can farm, and when you farm Joe tokens. Okay. So at the moment, my favorite is on the boost. And what does the boost do? Which is called the V Joe. Okay. So as you can see, if you want to farm liquid pooling AVAX in USD, 33.8%, AVAX Wave, 25%. But you can boost this. Okay, my favorite one is AVAX Joe, is the one that I use. I'm a concentrated investor. I don't split myself up around. I like AVAX Joe because AVAX Joe, I can produce more Joe. Okay, so this is my favorite. So it's 34%. But what you can do to boost this, I boosted up to 75%. What you can do is the Joe that you farm, or I actually bought more Joes in my own cash. I actually go and stake it at VJO. So if you go VJO, you stake it and you hold it in there, you can actually boost your farm by so many percent. Sometimes I think on Twitter, folks are showing they're getting the farm boosted over 100, 150%, which is incredible. Okay. So now Joe has changed. Previously, it's only XJO. You got VJO, which is my favorite one. Instead of dumping your Joe for your Luna or AVAX, but you're holding your Joe. So holding more Joes will make this price go up. Okay. And the second one is you can stake it for SJO. Okay. If you stake for SJO, you make USDC, you make stablecoin. So if you, let's say you got 10,000 worth of Joe, you stake it for an entire year, you get $2,400. So 24% is $2,400. So if you got 100,000 worth of Joe that you stick in there, you're going to get $24,000. This is what they're paying you. They're paying 24%. There's more than USD. So that's where Joe is coming from, but the risk obviously with Joe being fluctuating. So my second favorite is S Joe. I don't do much R Joe. R Joe is like an early investor. It's where you stake your coins at R Joe and you get like new upcoming game fine tokens. They just give it for free. I don't like it because it's always a hit and miss. I rather concentrate on V Joe, focus on my farming, and then any leftover I go for S Joe. And this will cause the TVL lockup to be great, and then SGO will be on upwards. Again, it takes time. Don't expect it to go in a straight line up. There'll be lots of dumping going on, but this is what I like about Joe. Very, very smart. Very, very great place to. They've revolutionized the whole way of forcing people not to dump their farming tokens. Okay. So that's me on AVAX. That's what I like about it. If you do like AVAX, if you do hold AVAX, please leave a comment below and we can chat about it towards the end of the show. Okay. Meme coins. Okay. Let's talk about meme coins. There's two meme coins I'm watching. Funny enough, Dogecoin. I'm actually watching Dogecoin. I went on my Discord channel on family investment today. I said, guys, I'm going to be buying Dogecoin. Everybody thought I was crazy, or I might be even farming Dogecoin. Why? Remember, Elon Musk owned a lot of Dogecoins, and Elon Musk has bought 9% of Twitter. Elon Musk will do something to Twitter and Dogecoin and mask it free marketing. He buying Twitter is not just to try to correct Twitter, but he's buying a media company. It's like in the olden days where rich people buy newspaper company and try to sway political point of view, try to sway the publicity. Buying Twitter is doing the same thing. Elon Musk himself is obviously a Republican because he lives in Texas, and I'm sure he votes for Donald Trump. I don't know. And in buying Twitter, he will, push Dogecoin to a point where he's going to influence digital currency with Dogecoin. And Dogecoin now currently sitting about 14 cents. And good folks I spoke to saying that is a good stable area. 11 cents is where it was last time. But again, it's low, it's cheap. Buy a couple, hold it, nothing wrong with it. Or if you got a spare computer in the house, go farm Dogecoin. It's not too hard to farm. It's far easier than Bitcoin to farm. Some people are even trying to farm Dogecoin in their Tesla. Something I'm actually looking at. I don't own a Tesla, but hey ho. Okay, the other meme coin I'm watching is Ape Coin. Okay, Ape Coin responsible for Ape BAYC. I don't know if you guys know ABAYC. So NFTs, they own one of the world's famous NFT Bored Ape. Okay, all the celebrities buy it. The floor price just now is about 100 Ethereum. So it's one base price for a Bored Ape is more than $250,000 as the current price of Ethereum. It's crazy. People own it. It's bragging rights just now. So Bored Ape, if you can't own Bored Ape, you can actually buy ApeCoin. Okay, I'm actually looking at it. I don't know where the floor is at the moment. It's just going up and down. It's only there for like 3-4 months. I might go in, I might start liquid pooling farming it. I'm not sure. I'm still looking. I'm still watching. It might drop below 9. So I'm waiting for it to drop further down to 9. I may get some and see what happens. Because if celebrities start buying ApeCoin and start creating more NFT, creating video games, creating TV shows, I don't know. But this will be a way to start investing into the new generation of meme, the second generation Dogecoin. That's what I call it. So ApeCoin, watch it closely. Not bought in it, but I'm waiting to see if it drops below 9 through this bear market just now. Okay, so that's me on the meme coins. Okay, so the next one I am looking at in this one is my friend Fantom. Okay, I have been a huge fan of Fantom. Fantom has taught me a lot about farming. Fantom is cheap to use. It's an EVM of Ethereum. It's like Ethereum cut and paste, but making it cheaper on the fees. And loads of people with low capital like me, not big whales who owns 5, 6, 7 millions. We're there farming. We're there. It's a huge ecosystem. But the problem with Fantom is one, the incentives are down. People are leaving. All the big whales are not coming back no more. And two, there's not much VC support. There's not much venture capitalists pumping in money. So it's all retail investors just now, all fanboys and you talking about Fantom getting their views up, getting their Twitter followers up. But in terms of investment, Fantom is really not holding very, very well. So Fantom last all-time high was around about $3. It hit around about $3 around November, just after the conference. It came back down as low to $1. It's gone back to $3 again after the TVL hit. And now it's gone lower and lower and lower and lower. So sometimes it rears my confidence thinking, am I holding the wrong coin here? Am I holding the wrong coin? So um, I'm at a crossroads thinking, what am I going to do? But the great news by Fantom today is one of their protocol tokens called TOOM by Harry has announced some really good news. So he's going to be releasing a new DEX, Felix, a new coin called Life, and he's a venture capitalist. So the only real venture capitalist just now is on TOOM. So he's releasing a layer 2 for Fantom. So folks are complaining that if he does release a layer 2 Fantom, there'll be loads of sell pressure on Fantom. So Fantom price will drop and TOOM price will go up. So there's lots of debate whether it's a good thing for Fantom or not. But TOOM is trying to spin off independently, trying to make fees. He's a businessman. Harry is a businessman. He's there to make money. He's not there to make friends. He's there to make money. If you're with him, along with him, he helps you make money. So he could still fail. He could still rise. It's very dangerous holding TOOM just now because the pegging is a problem. So it's something I'm watching. I'm not in TOOM just now, but something I'm watching after the announcement yesterday of him buying TOOM Chain, him going in layer 2 officially, him using TOOM as for fees payment rather than using TOOM for fees rather than use Fantom for fees payment. So something we need to watch out for. And he's rewarding early investors, people holding the TOOM or the T shares. He's going to be setting them airdrops, free coins. How much is that worth? I don't know. The last couple of airdrops I got was worth nothing. So I'm not too hopeful. But again, something exciting to watch the Fantom. But at the moment, I am halfway up the door of the Fantom because I'm a bit concerned about the future if the price actually keeps going down. So 2 hours ago, I was so close. I was very, very close. I was selling off all my Fantom. Fantom is my second biggest holding. I was so close, very close. of selling every single coin and moving all to AVAX because of Joe. But I've not done it. I thought I'd take a step back and relax and chill, saying, Alex, you need to think twice before you go. Okay. Okay, so that's me on Fantom. Not much update because activity is really low. But the one I really want to speak about is Moonbeam Glimmer. It's the one that I think I made an announcement about 10 days ago saying that I will 2x this coin. And guess what? I 2x it in 8 days. I said I'll 2x in 4 weeks. I know I 2x in 8 days. But obviously today it's dropped down a little. So Moonbeam Glimmer is a layer 1 token. It's part of Polkadot Parachain auction. It's a layer 1. It's done really well. I got in about 240, 250, and now it's gone up to 396. It was up by 550 at one point. So I got in around about this point a couple of weeks ago, around mid-March. I got in and started farming. Okay. And what got me into Moonbeam? Why? Why did I like Moonbeam? I like Moonbeam because I discovered Stellaswap. So Stellaswap is in the Moonbeam ecosystem, and Stellaswap is a DEX similar to SpookySwap, and it's beautiful. It's easy to use. And when I went in, Stella was around about 120. Stella, Stella swap. So that's the one that I'm monitoring every day. I'm collecting the rewards every day, and I do like it. I really like it. It's good. So Stella Swap is sitting about $2.14. I like it. I'm accumulating these farm tokens. I'm actually holding and staking it because it's providing passive income just now. So again, high risk. I'm not saying a sure win situation, but I think I'm feeling that I'm buying at the bottom here. So I got in around about a 120 mark, 120, 130, and it's rise up to 0.3. So it almost doubled for me, but it's dropped down quickly. Remember, farm tokens like this, when they get dumped hard. Yeah, they get dumped hard. So I'm staking. There's a reason for me why I want to hold Stella. So let me show you. Okay, so it's not really showing here, but let me close a few screens first to see whether I can speed up my browser. Obviously, I've got RAM problems here. So I'm going to refresh if I can see Stella on the screen. No. So what is great about Stella is when you arrive on the Moonbeam with your MetaMask, Stella will actually give you 2 transactions, which is completely free. You don't have to pay gas fees, so you can go and use your USDC or whatever Ethereum that you have when you port it over, and then you can start swapping your tokens or whatever you bring over for Glimmer, because you need Glimmer token to pay your fees. Glimmer tokens in Moonbeam network is the native token for you to pay your fees, like the Luna or the Fantom on Fantom, the AVAX on AVAX network. You need them to start paying your fees. And what I like about Stella is Stella is not just there, but Stella allows lots of cross-chain. I like cross-chain, okay? Cross-chain meaning coins from different networks are coming in. So as you can see on Stella, what attracted me initially was they had the Luna. They allowed me to go AVAX Glimmer, and there I earned about 116%. That was my first pool I went in. And they even had the Luna Glimmer, where it's 115%. So if you put like 10,000 and you leave it in there for a year, it's going to be double, almost double your money, more than double, in fact. So they pay you in Stella. You can dump them every time, but I'll tell you another way how to not dump them and make more money out of it. So I like the fact, again, because they've got Stella in it, they've got Polygonmatic, they have got Fantom, they've got AVAX, they've got Binance, they got Ethereum. So it's quite cross-chain. That's the whole point of Polkadot Parachain, is to be cross-chain. And today they've announced a new pool, which is the UST, which I can use my UST pour over. LP pool my Glimmer, I make 173%. This morning it's about 250, but as you can see, it's grown to $1 million pool. Okay. But this is not the pool I'm in just now. I'll tell you which pool I'm in. I'm making even better deals. I'm using Beefy Finance just now. I am using Beefy Finance. Okay, Beefy Finance. I'll use my my Glimmer wallet, and I go to this one here. So on Beefy Finance, I'm actually making 438% APY. Okay, so every day I'm making around about 0.7%. So what I do is I stake my liquid pool. I go to Stella. I get my liquid pool. I come back to Beefy. I stake it in here. I make about like 0.3%. And then with the tokens I get here, I can boost it to earn additional Stella tokens. So I can double up my boost. I can boost it up to 438 or 0.725%. So in here, it's an auto compounder where you put your Stella and Glimmer LP pool in there. Give me a second. Yep. So you put your Stella and Glimmer LP pool in there, and I think you make around about 0.4%. Okay, and if you take the tokens from the Moo tokens, you restake it back into the boost because when you stake into Stella Glimmer, you get a token called Moo Stella Swap, which is like your receipt. So you can stake your receipt in there to make additional Stella. So here you make your compounding work, meaning your pool gets bigger. So let's say you start with 100 Stella and 100 Glimmer, your pool will get bigger over the coming weeks. And then use that receipt and put it in there, you get additional Stella tokens on top. So you get your pool growing bigger and also Stella tokens going. And what do I do with my Stella tokens? Makes it even better. I bring it back to Stellaswap here, and I put it on a staking protocol called the X Stella. Okay, let me explain this to you. So what does X Stella do? So X Stella
is basically Stella. You stake it, and X Stella will grow over time. So anything with the fee, so for every swap on our exchange, 0.05% you use back to buy back Stella to give X Stella holders. So you see this APR here, this is growing. This changes by the week. This grows. So every time I put in Stella, I get X Stella, and the ratio now is 1 X Stella is 1.08. So for example, if I put 1 Stella, I'm going to get like 0.9 something. And this number will grow over time. So if this staking APR stays consistent for 100%, by this time next year, in 12 months, 1 X Stella will be worth 2 Stella. So if this platform is getting lots of fees and is growing big and loads of people are using it, loads of burning mechanism going on, 1 X Stella might even go 2 or even 1 to 1.5 or 1.7. End of the day, it's growing. Your Stella will be growing. So it gives me a reason not to dump my Stella. It gives me a reason to stake it in there. And what makes it even better, you stake your Stella for X Stella, you can take it down here and stake your X Stella again. And once you stake your X Stella, you get 298% return annualized, APR. Okay, if you recompound every day, your APR will start growing. And what it gives you is you get 3 rewards. Okay, in this X Stella, you get your Stella, you get USDC, which is stable coins, and you get Glimmer. So you get the best of 3 worlds. You get 3 rewards by staking your X Stella in. Obviously, you need a big number. Okay, so 2 questions to it. Do people buy Stella straight away and just dump it in there and make passive income? For me, no. I prefer to farm Stella because Stella is on emission. I prefer to farm. When you farm, when I say farming, you farm it on the farm. You can bring your native tokens, your Atom, your UST, your Polygon Matic, your Binance, your AVAX, your Bitcoin, your everything that you can think of, your Ape Glimmer, they pay 130%. Any coin that you bring over, buy some Glimmer, LP liquid pool, get them married up, stick it in there, you make Stella, and then you go to X Stella and you stake it to get X Stella. This will grow and this will grow. So you're getting rewards in 3 different areas. I think it's a win-win situation. I like it. It's easy to use, simple to understand, and a great Discord community as well. And this Stellaswap is only 2.5 months old. Is it 2.5 to 3 months old? They just started. And they're doing really well, And I hope that I've caught this early. I hope I caught this early. So I'm not saying this will be a sure win situation. This could be one of those investments that could go all the way to zero if this failed, or this is one of those investments that you could still go up to 10x. And I think Stella could go up to $10. At the moment, it's $2.17. I think it could go to $10. But I hope it goes there slowly because I really want to stake a lot of X Stella. And it becomes passive income. Just imagine, yeah. Imagine, you've come to a point where you start farming, you got 1,000 Stella, or you get 10,000 Stella, and 10,000 Stella, you'll be farming here, and you get annualized income. And the last time I know somebody who's done it on a Spooky Swap, he invested $5,000 and the Spooky Swap went 10x. He got $50,000 in there, 50,000 APR. He was making a passive income between 1,000 and 2,000 a day, and he doesn't have to sell his Spooky Swap no more. But he got in early. If you got in now, you're not going to get it. If you get in early, you will get it. So I'm hoping X Stella will increase with the staking APR, and I hope that this rewards will keep rewarding us investors to keep their protocol going. Because end of the day, how do these people make money? They make money off fees. They're like a bank, they're like a money changer, they're like a financial service. They make money off fees. They build a nice, beautiful platform for you to swap, for you to pool, for you to farm, for you to buy the NFTs. It becomes a centralized exchange. They make money off fees. They keep the fees as profit, and then they organize the other half to give away to farmers, to give away to staking people, to give away to early investors. So if you're in early, you win. But the one most important key is you have to watch the TVL. The TVL has to grow. It has to grow up to 100 million, 150 million. It has to go up to $1 billion before it makes that 10x to 20x. If it doesn't, if it keeps falling, then we're in trouble. Then we have to exit the game. So this is me. I'm not shilling. I am here because I'm an investor. I think it's an opportunity for me. I like Stella. I like the Glimmer tokens. I think we're still early. That's why I'm sharing a lot on Twitter. I'm sharing a lot on wherever I can. Again, it's high risk, yeah. Whatever you invest, 5,000, 10,000, it could go to zero. But if this token, this coin, in the next year, 2 years, 3 years, if it goes 10x, 100x, then you're gonna make it. That's my dream here. I'm sharing my dream here. It might not happen, but I'm just being plain honest with you on how bullish I am. Okay,
So this is me. I'm just gonna go to comment section to see if anybody's got any comment, and what everybody else is thinking. We've got Dunny's 84. Take a look at the Kronos chain for DeFi, especially for the Madmere market finance. TVL has gone up from 200 million in 2 months to 1.6 billion. Wow. Yeah, Kronos market is huge. Okay. I think the only issue that I had with Kronos chain is I don't like the wallet for one, and the other thing that I'm not a big fan of is the UX UI is not as great as Fantom. But again, I've not given them much chance, so apologies. I'm not gonna slate them for that. So something that I need to perhaps look into, go into the rabbit hole. Okay, so it's good. It's changed your life. Great. That's good. Anything that changes your life, that's what we like to hear. It's life changing money. Yeah, life changing money. And Brian Off, one of our moderators on what do you call it, on Discord. How you doing, Brian? V Joe looks interesting. I like V Joe. And Brian, like I said, I'm gonna exit. I was almost 2 hours ago. I was so close on leaving my entire Fantom, taking USDC and go into Joe. That's how close I am. That's how very, very close I am. Okay, Chai X, how you doing? I'm interested in hedge about liquid staking with Starter. Starter starting 8 April. Hey, liquid staking is the deal. Low capital loss, no capital loss. And Starter is doing really well. I think Starter is the reason why Luna has done really well with TVL lock of $1 billion. So I like Starter, and now they've gone into Fantom as well. I hope they go into Moonbeam. I hope Moonbeam grows to a point, the Glimmer token to a point where Starter gets invited to them. I need to see more TVL locked in for them. Okay, what's up, California? How you doing, Rob T? I hope the weather is great there for you. It's snowing out here. Don't like it. Don't like it. Oh, you can use MetaMask with Kronos. Okay, maybe I need to give that a go. Like I said, I need to give it a go, but thank you very much. I'll give Kronos a look. I do have crypto.com. I've not really explored it. I'm just using Supercharger on crypto.com. Maybe I need to explore a bit more on LP tokens. Okay. And Adrian Victor, how are you doing? Are you still in Deuce? I am no longer in Deuce. I have taken Deuce profit in various stages. So I entered Deuce at about $98, $90, $98 on the liquid pool on LQDR. So I entered, I made good money. That's why I could diversify myself elsewhere. So I entered at $90. I hit about 300 and I took half my profit off. I left half profit to run, and it went up to 700. I took a bit off, and when it hit 900, I took all my profit out, and I think it sold as high as 1,002. So I took my profit at 900. I've not gone back in since, and I'm following it really, really closely. And I've seen it at 750, very, very tempting as well. But I am looking at myself at my risk just now. So I've got Fantom, which is high risk. I've got Moonbeams, Stellaswap, which is high risk as well. So I cannot enter another high risk Deuce. So I am really looking back. If I do leave Fantom, if I put some on AVAX, which I think is medium low risk, I might go some into Deuce and some into Glimmer. So at the moment, I'm out of Deuce and I'm hoping to get back in, but I'm watching it because Deuce expectation of tokens is 80,000 tokens. Now they're about 250. They lowered to 200, and I think they're going to burn it more, get to the point that we get 80,000 tokens, and that may push Deuce beyond $10,000 in theory. So we have to watch and learn. But Deuce is interesting. A couple of hacks. It's one of those projects where it doesn't go in a straight line. You see trouble, they will encounter lots of negativity. So if the stronger they are, the better they are, they can end up like AVAX or Joe. Okay, so I like that. I'm watching them, but I've not entered them just now because I've exited. What is your best Luna farm LP? My best Luna farm, my only favorite one that I watch because I know is PSI. I would say PSI Ethereum. That's my favorite one. Yeah, I'm not in it just now. I've taken profit already. It's PSI Ethereum. That's the one that I like because I think they pay you up to 120%. So you stake Ethereum, you put your PSI, you merge them together when you buy them low. Actually, I made about 50% profit the last time when I bought PSI on the low, Nexus PSI on the low, and Ethereum I entered about 2004, 2005. And when Ethereum hit 3,000, I exited. I took 50% profit. I convert everything to Ethereum and use it as a collateral bonding on Anchor to borrow money out to go to other platform. So this is me. That's the only one I like. I'm not a big fan of Prism because I don't know much about it. I'm not on Astro LP pooling because it doesn't stake and the yields are too low. Anything below 35% is way too low for me, and I don't like it. I'm a greedy man. I need those heavy hunger 150% APR before I enter into a pool because I'm still trying to find the life-changing money. and it's been working just now. So that's me. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys like it. That is my quick update. It's taken a bit too long, 36 minutes. I could have cut it down shorter, but this is me just now. Very bullish on Stella, bullish on Joe, bullish on Glimmer, bullish on AVAX. Luna, always bullish. Never sell Luna. Always accumulate. Keep it simple. Keep it nice. That's the real deal. Hope you guys like it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. I think it's off to bed for me now. It's almost 12. And all of you too. Take care. Hope to see you soon. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye. Leave studio now. Wait, I need to end broadcast. Thank you. Thanks, Philip Lee. Nice to see you again. And